What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Our Brains Hurt. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for downloading. Thanks for streaming. However you listen, thanks for being here. We really appreciate it. We love you. You guys rock. We got Chupaskabra on, ska punk band from Richmond, VA. No news to pass. So now, let's get to the show.
Well, they needed a jingle for their stupid little show, so they called up the Jasons and we said, fuck no. Then they called us again and they gave us $20 and we wrote them a song that said, your podcast sucks. Then they gave us more money and they asked us really nice and we finally gave in and we said, alright, I'll write you a song, but it's gonna be a clone of a Screeching Weasel song that we heard a while ago. So we wrote them a jingle and it sounded really rad. It was the best little jingle that their podcast ever had, but the file got corrupted and the email didn't work. Now they're stuck without a jingle singing Our Brains Hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. In a very non-copyright infringing sort of way.
What's up with the Caps?
We're up 3-0 right now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we've other than like the first 3 minutes of this game, we've dominated. The first 3 minutes, I got here, I got home. I was doing an electrical job today, and I got home there was 17 some minutes left in the first period. So only 2.5 minutes were gone or whatever. And Montreal was up 8 shots to 1. So I didn't see the first 3.5 minutes, but ever since I sat down on the couch, the Caps have just dominated.
Nice. What's the series at?
Caps are up 3-1.
Okay, cool. So they clinch it tonight.
Yeah. It's what's funny is I told you Montreal was leading in shots 8-1 when I sat down. I fucking looked up again and the Caps were leading 13-8, and I was like, oh wow. Shit. Yeah.
Very cool. Knicks were up 3-1 last night and fucking blew it. Lost to Detroit. Got to go back to Detroit now. They're not going to do shit though. They're barely beating Detroit. They're going to get crushed by the Celtics in the next round. So whatever.
It's crazy. I don't even fucking care about the NBA anymore. The NBA is so boring and so bad that I just don't care anymore.
I only watch the NBA if the Knicks are in the playoffs. That's it. That's the only time I watch the NBA. I don't. And if I'm sitting around on a Saturday or a Sunday, and there happens to be a Knick game on, and I'm not doing anything,
You might watch it.
Yeah, but yeah, I definitely don't plan my day around watching NBA games.
Yeah, I think I might have told you this before and said this on the podcast once or twice, but it was a couple seasons ago, and it was early in the season. I watched a Wizards game, and the Wizards put up 142 in regulation and lost. Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck is it? What is this? It was the most boring fucking thing on the face of the planet, too. It was just people running back and forth shooting 3-pointers the whole game.
This Knicks Pistons series has been a fucking brawl. It's been there's been a couple games where neither team scored 100 points. They're letting them play. It's like old school 90s basketball. It's awesome.
Nice, good.
Which
playoffs.
is a treat. Yeah.
They're still allowing actual sports to happen in the playoffs.
This series has been fun as shit to watch. Fights, fucking crazy non-calls, fucking brutal non-calls. Holy shit, I can't believe they let them do that. But they're dead in the water. I mean, they'll beat the Pistons probably. They got 2 more games to wrap it up, but they're gonna lose. They're gonna get destroyed by the Celtics. Chupaskabra. I was just looking back. I was like, when did we have them on last? I thought it was last year, but it was fucking 2021.
Yeah, haven't we had them on twice?
Did we?
I'm pretty sure we had them on twice. Because was the butt plug from the first time we had them on?
That's so funny because I have a note. It just says Chupaskabra butt plugs.
Gwen Stefani. Gwen Stefani.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let Tim in. Maybe they're both together. I don't know. I don't think so though. But
who knows? Yeah, let him in.
Hey, girl.
Yo.
What up?
What's good, y'all?
What's up? We can't see you. We could hear you, but I definitely want to see your pretty face.
I'm not ready yet.
All right. I got you. Take your time.
I don't have my pants on.
Then I definitely want to see you.
Oh, yes. Shit. Look at that background.
Fuck yeah. 6 shooter. Nice. Hells yeah.
Oh, look, you got the baseball flip up glasses.
Hell yeah.
I
I
can't
love
compare
them.
it, boys. And let me tell you
Nice.
something. I'm going to tell y'all something for free.
Yeah.
Love y'all. And thank you so much for doing this. Like, this is the most sober interview I've ever done in my life.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pumped up. I'm fucking pumped.
Very cool.
I'm pumped to be on here. So hopefully it goes well. And I will not take your interview over. I promise.
Dude, it's your interview.
Where's Merkin at?
I don't know. He hasn't come on yet.
This isn't an interview. We don't interview people. We talk to people. There's a difference.
Oh, here he is.
Is he coming
Disaster
in?
pastor. Yeah, yeah.
There it
yeah.
is.
Here we go.
The disaster pastor himself.
Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Sup, fuckers.
What's up, goat sucker?
What's going on? Hey, Matt and I were talking. Have you guys been on twice or just once?
Just once.
Okay.
Us together, we did something at the pie shop too. Merkin.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
kind of, yes.
So this will be our third time.
Well, kind of.
Well, not you and I's. We let Maddie, Zeb, and Ryan have that interview, if I remember.
Oh yeah, that's right.
At the pie shop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Was that when I forgot to press record?
We have
Or was
a
that
line
actually-
about that in one of our
That was
songs.
the
Merkin
first
wrote something pretty sick about it. It's pretty. I love it.
Okay. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. I've been waiting to see Mr. Ron since fantasy ended.
I haven't seen Mr. Ron in a while.
Yeah, man. No longer the reigning champ. Oh well.
You got beat by the worst fantasy football player ever. Your quote.
True. That's right. I was talking shit. As a fan of the Mets and the Jets, it's very rare that I could talk shit, so I take it when I can.
I'll
It's-
give you that.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
Even my son's little league team, Mets. He's on the Braves. They're number one. Sorry, by the way. They suck too. The Mets. They're shit in little league too. Not
Yeah, it happens.
But
but I
the
love
Mets
you,
are good
Ronnie.
this year.
Ronnie,
The
Big Ron, I love you.
I love you too.
Excuse me, now, little Ron. What's going on?
Smaller on. Yeah. Not
Damn,
I don't know
bro.
if I'll ever be little, but definitely smaller.
So
You're not
y'all,
allowed to show
what's
Little
going
Ron.
on with Savage Remains? Let's flip this on y'all.
Yeah. Do it.
What's going
Well,
on?
we're back.
Okay.
I can't tell you.
So when are we getting a show?
I'm
Yeah.
sworn to secrecy. I can't tell you yet.
I like that.
I can. Let's see. Hold on. All right. So here's what I can tell you. We're writing. We have a lot of songs. I think we've got parts of like damn near 20 new songs.
Oh God.
Bunch of them are done.
Sick.
Yeah, we
You
just
guys
have
never
to-
played. You guys barely. Did you guys ever? Have you played out after your last record?
No, we never. No, the record came out after our last show was in 2019. That record came out in 2020.
Yeah. So technically, you have new songs already that nobody has heard you play live.
We played.
Oh,
I
you
think
probably
we
played
play-
them. Yeah.
We played. I know we played Purge live a couple twice. And did we play any of the other ones live? That's a good question, but I know we played Purge live twice.
That's okay because I can't remember what we ever play live, so that's fine. And Ron, you're in a project now.
Yeah, the Blanks. So we started. Our first show was last August. We've been playing a bunch of shows. We got nothing until August planned.
You know
But
where
yeah.
we're at? Down
What?
here in good old Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, I want to set something up. I had band practice today, and I talked to the dudes. And my schedule, my work schedule is the weirdest one of all three of us because I switch from nights to days and from weekends to weekdays. But there are a couple of weekends in July that work good for all three of us if they work well for you guys to set something up down there.
The man to my far right, it looks like his name is the Disaster Pastor. We'll say
I see him going with the bird.
he's the man.
Yeah.
I want to see about this because, like, we did one show with them and they never called us back. It's like we got blacklisted or something.
Who
up
did?
there.
Who?
You.
Me?
You never call me back after that. We sucked so
show?
bad that night. They're like,
Wait,
we
the
pie
ain't
pie
shop.
shop?
schools again.
It was probably because I was wearing a dress or something. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm in my golden years right now, if you will.
I don't understand why he stopped.
They're quite the lemon twigs. Bang. Shameless. Had to do it. Anyway.
The captain hat and the dress was the shit. I don't know why he stopped.
Well, so Katie Gambos Merkin wanted that outfit for Halloween. You remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, so I gave her everything.
And you're saying it's the only captain's hat in the world.
I really like a captain's hat.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good look.
If I buy you one, will you wear it?
Yes.
Say yes to the dress, too.
We don't need the dress anymore because Zeb's back in town. He has got a new job, which puts him back in Richmond. Now we're going to start practicing and writing. I'm super happy about it. Also, shout out to my bandmates, Zeb Barrett, Ryan Hicks, and Matthew Skylord Mickleborough.
Where was Zeb?
He was still based in Richmond, but he was at a job that he had to kind of be out of town a lot. So we were having trouble, practicing and recording.
Gotcha.
And it made it hard as fuck to book because everybody wants to book out.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know what he's doing 2 to 3 months out.
Yeah.
And God knows I ain't paying him what he makes.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was single dad. It's got mouth to feed and a mortgage. So I'm like, go do what you got to do, man.
Hell
Yep. That's how it's got to be.
Yeah.
But
Now he just finished. I think he did 2 months of training for this new job down at the beach, and then now he will be stationed in Virginia, like Richmond. So now we can get a practice schedule back. Actually, book show. Know where people are gonna be. So it's gonna be nice.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're starting.
Always a good thing.
Starting to loosely, without really sitting down as a band and talking about it, loosely putting together some songs for this. Hopefully, an upcoming album. I think. I know.
Awesome.
I know Maddie's and Merkin are the main people that are pushing. A lot of the songs, and then I'm helping write, and Zeb and Ryan also, and hopefully, you can get some stuff together and down and recorded, and then get this out.
Nice. You still working with Mike Billups at Coffin Curse?
Oh yes, shout out to Coffin Curse. Fucking Mike's the man. He's got us at a show coming up in Knoxville, Tennessee. Marble City Madness. We're fucking pumped on it. It's
get to go to Buc-ee's.
Yep, Bussies and
hell yeah.
Hey, Merkin. By the way, because we were both busy. Are you still driving my car?
Sure am.
Hell yeah, let's get it. With that, I pay for gas. Also, that's So anyway, we'll take that. Oh, this is what we do. So I don't know what you guys are in, but I'm sure one of you guys will appreciate this. We'll take that offline, Merkin. Fucking teams meeting, bro. Fuck you, dude. Dude. Don't call me, bro. Like seriously, it's fucking 4:49 on a Friday. Now, my fiance, my love fiance. By the way, last time I talked to you guys, at least you, Ron, Matt may know, but I got engaged.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
Charlie,
Yeah.
the wolf is off.
I do know.
The wolf is off the fucking radar for y'all. I know
Damn.
y'all. Just
The wolf got neutered.
I got neutered. I got so many just these crazy girls, all like millions of girls, you know how it is, guys, Ron. And
Oh, I know how it is. Yeah,
you guys are fucking good looking motherfuckers, dude. So
you think that wedding ring's gonna stop me?
Yeah.
I'm still coming after you.
I know.
That fucking ring doesn't stop me. Don't come at me with that shit.
Maybe you're off the market for chicks.
Let me try. Oh, I love all these things. Hold on. React.
Make me a bologna sandwich, bitch, or whatever your lines in that movie were.
Oh, I got the React. Look at that. That's cool.
Sweet.
Oh, who gave him toys to play with? Son of a bitch.
I got a new laptop.
Speaking of toys, last time we talked to you, or maybe I don't know which time it was, but
Here we go.
there was a Chupaskabra butt plug.
Yeah, Gwen
She's like
Stefani.
this. Yeah, Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
She's a little more used now than last time we talked to you.
All right.
Yeah, of course.
Broken
You
in,
better.
nice and broken in. You got to break them in a little bit.
It's
Still
stainless
there.
steel. You don't have to break that in. It's a stainless steel, and it's rubber, isn't it?
You don't even need to lube it anymore because it's got such a permanent coating on it at this point.
Hell yeah.
She's number one in our playbook and number one in our hearts.
She's like those snacks at the convenience store. Just grab and go. You got her.
I want to do like a Jackass thing where I'm Steve-O and Merkin shoots that out of some kind of cannon into my ass.
I would pay a lot of money to see that.
How much?
At least $40.
Okay. That's about what we're getting on Spotify right now.
Yeah.
$40.
So see,
That's about what we get for a show.
if you ever do the dress again, you got to drop Gwen Stefani out of the dress. You get it?
God. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yes.
How has this not happened already?
Oh.
Because he quit wearing the dress.
I like that. Well, okay, let's discuss the dress thing, right? It was fun. Everyone wants to do that, right?
Yeah.
But then it just got,
Sure.
I just got over it. I don't want Chupaskabra to be known for the band with the guy with the dress. Let's fucking get crazy. And I don't know. Merkin wears the best outfits I've ever seen. I fucking love it.
He does. He does.
I don't want to be known for the dress. Let's get crazy and put on office clothes. That's what Timmy says. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Let's get crazy.
It's reverse 2025. Now we're all wearing office clothes.
Hell yeah. I want to be known for the butt plug, not the dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to have a furry tail on stage next.
Ooh.
No, I was always jealous of the Scots because I always assumed that a kilt with no underwear would probably be the most comfortable shit of all time.
I know, God. If you power it up, now let me ask you guys.
Oh, do you want to talk about taint maintenance? I could talk for fucking hours.
Do you get a little powder or something down there? Because
would that be
it gets kind of sweaty.
Okay, let me give you my taint routine here for a second.
I want to hear because I'm not sure how hairy you are. I'm pretty hairy.
Okay.
Kind of hairy.
This is Ron, hold on. This is a segment we like to call Ron's Tate routine.
All right, listen.
Ron, tell us all your taintness tips, Ron.
Taintness.
I'll tell you my taintness. All right, there are two things that I use on a regular basis that you could eat out of my taint whenever you like, and it would be totally clean. So I use
only two.
First of all, I use Mando.
I've seen that on Amazon.
Yes. All over. It's the greatest invention of all time.
Is it?
You are constantly, you could shower, put that on, and for the next 72 hours, you are ready for a non-anxiety ridden blowjob at any time.
Better than like I'm using it's like the men's version. It's not Gold Bond, but it's a male. I can bring it out.
The powder.
I like it. It's a talc. I like talc, but it gets fucking everywhere all over the fucking house.
That's the problem with talc. And if you sweat, it kind of gets a little pasty.
Correct.
And that's kind of gross.
So you're recommending Mando.
Mando goes on, you rub it in, it disappears, and your taint smells fresh for 72 hours. It's fucking awesome.
Man, fuck our new song. Mando, if you're listening right now, send us some shit. We'll write a jingle. Merkin is the best fucking hook master in the fucking game.
Oh, yeah. We need a Ron's Man Pond Mando jingle.
Okay.
It'd be like,
yes.
Ding, 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 ding. If you're wet, try us, Mando. Bing.
Hell yeah. So Matt just gave a hint to my number 2 thing that I use on a regular basis is the Man Pond.
So that's an old school thing. I don't know if Merkin's old school. Yeah, he's old enough to know.
So the Man Pond is just some toilet paper. You just take the 2 squares, you fold it up, you put it right up against your butthole, you clench your butt cheeks.
Yes, sir.
Boom, all day long, it's good to go.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about anything. No more skid marks in your underwear, no more stink, no more nothing. If you have a near accident, if you're drinking coffee and it's knocking on the back door and you're like, fuck, I'm not going to make it to a toilet, you got those extra 14 seconds to get to that toilet because of that Man Pond.
Correct.
Nice.
Okay. Those are two key. Now there are.
You know about that? My fiance's here. She has no idea about this.
Okay. So this poor bastard. Like she doesn't really know about like the stuff we have to deal with. Like, yeah, I know it's Yeah, like fuck periods and giving birth. It's like whatever, dude. Like maintenance is what's really.
Well, here's the
like,
real deal too. Like once you get, and I know that y'all know about swamp ass. Once you get swamp ass, and it really sets in. When I used to work in a kitchen, once you get, we would keep Gold Bond and fucking wipes in the fucking freezer.
Yep.
You gonna wipe it?
Hell yeah.
Now wipe it.
Everybody
really rye. I'm sorry. I know I promised you I'd be a good wolf and wouldn't take over your podcast.
Dude,
yeah, it's all right.
It's your episode. Like
I'm trying to think of a damn jingle now.
I know you, Birkin. You can do it, dude. I know that you can do it.
Don't let your tank betray you like Lando. Do you, Mando?
Just make sure you feature my butthole in the video.
Yeah,
and I'll do it for free, dude. I'll do it
with a little white square.
What do they call that?
Yeah.
A hole pick? a hole pick? Star pick?
You have to be careful with the man pond though, because there are certain circumstances. Like I swim. I go to the pool and swim sometimes. And I remember I was in the pool not too long ago, and I'm swimming laps, and I was like, "Fuck, my man pond is still in, dude." And I didn't want it to like. And
you made Tim spit his drink out.
Almost releasing that beer.
And I remember I was in mid lap, and I was like, if this thing falls out and like floats to the top of the pool, that'll be really embarrassing. So I just clinched. I made sure I was clinching like the whole time, which gave my ass a better workout too. So
now the older you get, that's going to be the harder to do.
Yeah.
You need squats.
What was that?
Is that a smoke alarm?
Stop it.
Is somebody on fire?
I'm not on fire. I'm writing notes down.
Yeah. You got lyrics to write, don't you?
I do.
This song right here, the 6-shooter song, is another example. Like days in life where I find it's like we don't hang out every day. He lives in Goose and I live in fucking the city or the West End or whatever. And I'm like, here's your bars or whatever. Here's your space. The motherfucker guy just comes in and murdered it. He fucking murdered this fucking track. I don't know if y'all have heard it. His track.
Yeah.
The way so I decided to use the bass line on mine to kind of move it. And on his, we stopped the bass line and we did it intermittently instead of letting it play through the whole time, and his vocals fucking pop on it if you listen to it. That's part of the song is his vocals.
I'll tell y'all a secret. I wrote that through the eyes of Tim's dick. I'm like, where am I going with my verse? I'm like, God, I'm trying to figure out where he going with this song.
I was wondering that. I never thought about that. And I'll be honest with you, like 2 days ago is the first time I thought about that. He's like, I'm like, what is his take on this? Because you the way you write is very, it's not like, like, all right. It's crazy you say that because the thought ran through my head that you're like, the view of me, you're singing about me meeting someone for the first time and getting sexually intimate with them. And yeah, that's wild, dude. That you did
no, I was your dick. Totally your dick.
You even know what a plethora is? stand tall and to remember it all, that I'm in love with you. I'm really getting into you. Now I don't know what to do. Fucking try to stand tall and to remember it all, that I'm in love with you. Stand tall and to remember it all, that I'm in love with you. I'm really getting into you. Now I don't know what to do. Fucking try to stand tall and to remember it all, that I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you.
Now you get to write a song as Ron's butthole.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. Also, Maddie Mickleborough, Skylord Zen Master, he's got some in the bag that are coming. He's got a little country song he wrote. Most of these songs, they've been on hold again. This one was what Mark, you said, like a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah, this one we've been sitting on it for a minute.
Yeah. So there's some stuff in the bag coming out too.
Nice.
Maddie's country song's about getting in a fight at a Rancid show, and Lars stopped the show and yelled at him.
Yep.
Is that a true story?
It's a true story. But some dude was getting rough and messing up a girl in the pit.
Yeah.
So he got tired of her knocking all the girls around, like maliciously on purpose.
Yeah.
So they tried to kick him out, and then the bouncers sorted out the story, kicked the other guy out, and Matt stayed.
Oh,
verified, 100%.
Nice.
100% verified.
Where was that?
At the
racetrack in Richmond.
Racetrack in Richmond?
Yeah, with the Dropkick Murphy show.
Also, my son's first.
I tell him that's his claim to fame now. Like, Lars yelled at you. That is awesome.
That is pretty cool.
The best part was me and going, who's these assholes fighting? And then see Matt getting dragged out of the pit. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, wait till y'all hear this track. I mean, it's coming in the works. It's something so different.
I played 6-shooter today at practice during our break for Justin and Dan. They fucking loved it. So,
I ain't seen that.
Like I said, I think we're gonna keep our core values, but I think coming up, we got some stuff to show some people, and we've taken a little break, and now it's time to come back out firing guns loaded for me.
Right.
And I know Merc is the same way.
Hey guys, Trev from the Struggling Artist Podcast, and I want to talk to you real quick about Struggling Artist Record Club. The Struggling Artist Record Club is a vinyl record subscription service where I hunt and curate the best punk and punk-adjacent music out there and mail their record to your door each and every month. Imagine finding your new favorite band from across the country without ever having to leave the house. It doesn't get much better than that. The excitement of discovering new music just got that much easier. As a member of the Struggling Artist Record Club, you are going to receive some of the best music you've ever heard from bands you may never even heard of. Whether you've been collecting records for years or just starting out, the Struggling Artist Record Club is designed specifically for you. And right now, all new members get a Struggling Artist Record Club exclusive along with the monthly selection. So head to StrugglingArtistRecordClub.com, pick a membership, and start building that collection today.
Do it.
Now that we can sit down and focus on shit, like I said, Zeb's job and all, and everybody else, me and Timmy, our kids play sport, so it's like,
yeah,
we got to find that night. And I've always told Timmy, number one rule: kids and family first. If you gotta do your kid shit,
Yeah,
go do your kid shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm not missing it. I'm not missing a game for band practice.
Yeah, mine's away at college,
practice
which is nice, but it comes with other worries and shit too. So, but
oh yeah, I'm sure. I couldn't imagine
Yeah.
like oh, they're not in your house anymore. Like, what the fuck? Hey Ron, I was telling you about the Down East. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, red slushy. That looks good, man.
It is.
Nice. Is that a cider or a beer?
Cider.
Nice.
Are you drinking?
Are you shocked?
A little bit. Not shocked. I mean, you know, you're not.
It's a special occasion. We're back on the show.
So I do have a couple questions that we like to ask. We do like to find out how everybody got into punk rock.
Okay.
Because I always find it's usually either an older sibling or a significant other. How did you get into punk rock?
I was through Headbangers Ball and stuff. I was getting into some of the metal stuff and like
back when MTV was fucking rad.
Yeah, the Hard 30, the Hard 60.
Yeah.
But I discovered shit like Biohazard. No clue at the time that it was like New York hardcore. I couldn't have told you what the fuck that was. I was in middle school. And then, you know, you get middle school, into high school, you get horny. You're like, where can I find some ladies at? Church. Yeah.
I was gonna say definitely not a punk show.
I started getting into like Christian hardcore and shit because I was like, oh, this is a real thing. And then I actually bought the MXPX album, Poking At You, the first one they had.
Mm-hmm.
They were super Christian back then.
Yeah.
And they had, he was wearing a fucking Rancid shirt, and about the same time I saw the Salvation video on Beavis and Butthead. I'm like, ooh. And it was game over from there, pretty much.
Nice.
Okay, so
short story long, I'll say Rancid.
All right.
But yeah, it was really to get ladies in church. That's what.
All right.
Okay, so since it just popped into my head while you were talking, Matt, we're gonna expand this story for a second. You don't have to tell the long version of this, but I getting into punk rock, and I immediately thought, well, it wasn't being on Ricky Lake, and then I was like, wait, Matt's been on Ricky Lake, the talk show. I need to know the story behind why the fuck you were on Ricky Lake.
That shit's so fucking sick. If you didn't we touch on this last time? The fucking video is gone.
It's gone.
I've seen the video. Luckily, when I first met him, oh, it's so fucking epic.
Anyway, a friend of ours who's always wants to be on TV, which he gets successful sometimes. He was just a wedding officiant on Love Is Blind, but he was on Ricky Lake a couple times, and we were living together, and they actually called the house to see how he enjoyed the episode. I saw it pop up, Ricky Lake on the caller ID, you know, back in those days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm just talking because he was on there for some father and son Jiggy pageant. Remember Jiggy? Oh, remember that word?
You need to bring that hair. You need to bring that haircut back, by the way, Merkin.
So
I've seen the pictures.
He was all on the Jiggy pageant. So I'm talking shit in the background, just being obnoxious, just because that's what I do. And then I went and got in the shower, and then this asshole guy kicks the bathroom door open while I'm in the shower. He's like, dude, you want to go to New York? I'm like in the shower. Sure. He's like, they want you to come on and we'll have a competition. And that's pretty much it. And they're like, we're flying out in 2 days. Both of us worked at Pizza Hut, so we didn't care about getting time off. We're like, guess what? We're leaving.
Going on Ricky Lake.
We did.
What was the premise? Like, why were you there? Like, what was it? What was the show?
It was a reoccurring guest show.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, like we were in different green rooms. Of course, I was telling all the girls, like, yeah, I'm a big girl that dresses too sexy. And ironically, like 3 of them were on there for that. But yeah, I will argue it to this day. It was set up. We had an even number of girls, and suddenly somehow he won. I'm like, shenanigans. Because, like, for real, like, first they had the cameras following us around on the streets, and we were trying to be all smooth and shit. And first, he's up in fucking Burger King like trying to like beg this girl for something. She's like, "You're a fucking swindler. Go away." He's like, "Give me something, anything." He comes out waving her napkin, and they're like, "Oh shit, he got a number." I'm like, "No, bullshit. That's a fucking napkin." Then he goes and gets a hug from like this like 80-year-old lady, and the cameraman's like, "Dude, you're fucked." I'm like, "Oh yeah." So then I go and get a kiss on the cheek from a Jamaican dude, and the cameraman's like, "Oh, you just won this shit. Did they use that footage?" No, they didn't use that shit. They bought us a damn biscuit and was like, "Can you get some girl to let you feed him this biscuit?" Did he pull it off? No, I got some girl to bite my biscuit. They didn't show. I had a half-eaten biscuit on stage. They didn't even ask me why I had a half-eaten biscuit on stage. The best part is my face though, because like I'm counting behind me like the girls, and I'm like, "Yep, this is mine, this is mine." And all of a sudden, like they say Chris, and I'm like floored, like, what the fuck? Half those girls we didn't even get to come on because I mean, like, didn't actually hit on them because the cameras were like, "We got to go edit this shit to make it look like you're doing it during the show."
Yeah,
even though we did it hours earlier. So they gave us passes to give to the people if they chose to come be on the show. This is what you get, security guard. So we just started running around. You want to be on TV? You want to be on TV? So we found like 4 like European tourists that were like, "Hell yeah."
Hell yeah. When was this?
Oh my God, when was that? Had to be 98, 99.
That's awesome.
It certainly looks like the 90s from the pictures that I've seen.
You still have that suit?
You like the juggalo hair, don't you?
Yeah. You still have it?
I like that half those people that like see like inside like the jacket, they're like, "Is that an Avail shirt?" Yeah, bitch. Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah.
And I still swear to God, you can't tell me any different. That "Pretty Fly for a White Guy" was written about me.
Yeah.
You heard that, Ricky Ray. You heard it.
And that video is nowhere to be found.
Where's my royalties, Dexter? Huh?
That video, so you can't find that video anywhere?
It used to be online. Then they started charging for it. Now I can't find it nowhere. And there's a couple of VHSs of it somewhere. Damn. Like every year or so when like the memories pop up on Facebook, I go hunting for it again.
Ron's going to have to dig it up. Ron will find it.
I'll figure it out, yeah. I'll use my government top secret powers to find that shit.
Do it.
All right, Tim. How'd you get into punk rock?
I mean, we can quickly move on to this question because the long story short is Rancid.
The long story short is Rancid.
Yeah, 100%.
Where'd you first hear them?
Me and my buddies from college went down to surf in New Smyrna, Florida for spring break.
Cool story, bro.
So before that, I was listening to like I'd always been, like my taste for music went quickly from like Talking Heads, and then when I was real young, and then Prince obviously was a big thing, and then I discovered one of the big bands that I discovered was like Quiet Riot. So I fucked with them back in the 80s when fucking you could get the fucking cassette tapes off fucking Columbia or whatever the fuck you did and didn't pay for it. And then from there, all my friends would listen to like Slayer and Metallica, obviously. And so I still have a little bit of that in me. I like that.
You should.
Then Bad Brains came around, and that I guess if I was gonna if that was the bridge from me, from there to there, from what I was listening to before to Rancid was Bad Brains. That's
a good bridge. Yeah.
Yep.
And then Rancid was next. And Out Come the Wolves. Is bar none my favorite album of all time. I will never ever. I don't care who it is. I'm not saying Siamese Dream. I will say, I'll stand by it. And Out Come the Wolves. I want to make sure that's
and Out Come the Wolves.
In case Tim's listening. Hey, Tim.
What's up, Tim?
Hey,
come on the show, Tim. Yeah.
Yep.
As Fat Mike said on this podcast, and Out Come the Wolves might be the only perfect punk rock album of all time.
Yeah, he did say that. That is true.
Life in general, MXPX was almost perfect.
My favorite MXPX album is Slowly Going the Way of the Buffalo.
That's a good one too. Both of those are good old school ones of theirs.
Yeah.
See, I didn't listen to them after Poking at You, because then I discovered the non-God punk.
Yeah, which is just better.
Funnily, it's like got this grudge against them for no reason other than I ain't listening to that God shit now.
Did you ever listen to Slick Shoes back in the day? Because they were also.
Yeah, I remember Slick Shoes.
Yeah, they were so good. Fucking good. Yeah, so good.
Gotti Hook.
Yeah, of course, Goody Hook. Yeah, I saw them play at the Rock Church in Virginia Beach. I saw a video from them the other day. Damn, they're still playing.
And I think Slick Shoes is coming back.
I heard something about that.
Yeah.
Oh man, their vocalist is a little tone deaf, but it's so like just insanely fast, crazy pop punk. It's good stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, some of the Tooth and Nail shit was all right.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I like this band called 90 Pound Woods.
90 Pound Woods?
90 Pound Woods.
I never heard them. Yeah.
They were wild, and come to find out that it was all an act just to get on Tooth and Nail.
Oh, yeah, that's
because nobody else could sign them. Like stories are coming out of them behind the scenes. They're like, yeah, these ain't church kids.
That's awesome.
That now makes it even cooler. That's awesome.
That's kind of like when Jason V wrote that entire album as the youth pastor, and then went on a podcast as the youth pastor that wrote that entire album. They actually put the album out.
I missed that one.
Yeah, the Lungheads or whatever it's called.
He's so funny, man.
Yeah, he posed as a fucking youth pastor, wrote and recorded an entire album, and then went on a podcast as said youth pastor. to promote the release.
Well, coming from a true ordained minister such as myself, I call that sacrilegious.
Yeah. I suppose if I ever get married, I'm gonna have you marry me, by the way.
Then I'm gonna actually have to get some shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's actually a cool idea because we need someone to marry us.
Yeah.
There you go.
You better get ordained, bro.
Now ears are spinning in my head.
It's not hard to do.
I mean, I do come from gemstone lineage. Come on now.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. You do.
I just watched the final episode today. It was sad, but
yeah. Oh, the final. Wait. Oh, did it? Oh, it came out this past Sunday.
Yeah.
No, there's still one more.
Is there one more?
I was like, it can't end like that.
Yeah.
No,
okay, good. So I was disappointed with how it ended. So are you sure there's still one more? All right, good.
Yeah, next week is the last one.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
9 episodes. That's an odd number. What the fuck?
Yeah, that is weird.
I mean, that's what it said at the end of the episode. It said the final episode, and it was showing like scenes from next week. Yeah, so we still got.
All right, good.
Yeah, I got to find out what happens with Dr. Watson.
What's the most memorable show you guys have ever played, and the most memorable show you've ever been to?
Take it, Timmy. Well, how about I tell one and you tell the other?
Yeah,
I'll go with the one that we played at the pie shop. And our guitar Zeb gets sucker punched by a skinhead.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
we have a song about it.
Yeah, he was trying. He was fucking. Some dude spilled the beer and he didn't like it, so he was fucking him up. And Zeb stood in the middle of it and like he sucker punched the fuck out of Zeb. He rode home like blood all over the car.
Oh shit!
True story. We say in the song, so it's got to be true.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't know it happened that night either, but I learned afterwards from I can't remember when it was, but they told me at some point. I think it was the next time I saw you guys play or something like that. Because I had no idea either, Ron. Yeah.
Wow.
At the time, at least.
That was while you were on stage?
No. Blank's playing.
Okay, 'cause I
Like
was gonna say I
77
watched you guys. I didn't remember seeing that. I would have.
It was later on in the evening, I believe.
No,
Okay.
it would have been much cooler if it happened while we were playing. Because then we'd have probably had pictures and shit. That would have been epic.
Yeah.
I'll let Timmy tell the true craziest story because he had more of a front row seat for it than I did. Take it, Timmy.
Yep.
Way back to Virginia Beach.
And we have a song about it.
Same song.
We have a song about it. It's called As Good as It Gets. And Billy Corgan, if you're listening, go listen to it.
He's listening.
I can guarantee he is.
Mhm.
I'm in his radar for sure. So we played Virginia Beach at the Bunker. August, if I'm not mistaken, Merkin, like towards the end of summer, maybe September.
No,
Luckily, it wasn't so busy. November.
No, I want to say it was spring because it was before the summer.
Yeah,
They were
it
like,
wasn't
thank God
busy.
the sidewalks weren't full.
Yeah, it wasn't busy. Luckily, we're playing with some bands. I don't know who the fuck they are. I've never heard their music.
It was the Slackers. Tim's
shit.
not the guy. He don't.
No disrespect to anyone out there. I'm just don't.
You know,
I don't know about them. I don't know about them. Anyway,
us Sky kids in the band know it was a pretty big show.
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah.
Was it a big show?
No offense, Vic. No offense, Vic Ruggiero of the Slackers. Go ahead, continue.
No, I mean, no offense sent. Or I mean,
Yeah.
I just show up for every show the same way,
Yeah,
whether
yeah.
it's playing with Alex E. Ratner or whoever. I show up the same way every time. Anyway, so we're here, and it's like it's luckily slow, and all of a sudden we're wheeling our shit out the back, and we finished playing. I'm wheeling my stuff to my car. My car's parked across the street, and I hear this like, "Wee!" Look around, and there's this motherfucking Civic in the air over the fucking median, crashing in the side of the building.
Damn.
So that's the craziest.
Damn. Yeah, I think I remember you guys
Fired.
posted
He
about
died.
that.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Timmy was still outside talking to his friends because he's a Virginia Beach local, so he knew people down there.
Yeah.
Me and my kid Radley had helped him carry his amp out and just walked inside, so we probably missed it by a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And from the inside, all we know is the lights came on and they said everybody out. And like
Wow.
the venue room, like part of it, had garage doors. So that's where everybody was going. I'm handing my kids, both of my kids are there. I'm just handing them to strangers. We don't know at the time. Is it a shooting? Is it a fire? What?
Yeah,
All we know is go. And like that's when we walked around the front and you could just see like a fireball out the front of the club.
No, the show is seriously wild. Like, I'm not trying to make too much more of than it is. Like, I'm not trying to Tim-bellish this. Because to make a good story, just to make it fun, make everybody laugh. I mean, I might Tim-bellish it a little bit. But I swear to God, I turned around and there was a I ran my fucking little skinny ass down the fucking road, down the street, around the corner. I felt the heel in the back of my neck. This is not that's not embellishment.
Yeah. It was so crashed into the building where the venue was.
Oh,
It
yes,
actually
sir.
Crashed into the. Damn.
If there was people sitting on the veranda, aka deck, aka the patio,
Yeah.
dead.
Wow.
Oh, it killed people.
No.
They killed the driver.
They would have
I saw the driver on the
driver's
fucking
dead.
sidewalk.
There was nobody
crashed
on the
his front
veranda,
door. I
but
saw
if there
some
was, they would have
blood.
been dead.
I was right there.
If there was
some
people
damage.
sitting on the veranda, they would have been dead.
They were outside, fortunately, not sitting in that spot.
Damn.
Damn.
I mean, they wouldn't let us out for a while because of investigation.
Yeah.
And on the front, you saw them put the body bag over.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, trying not to, my kids not to look that way.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we hope the police caught them. I'm like, they got them.
Yeah.
Did the show still happen that night?
Well, that was during the Slackers, so it's about 3/4 way through them.
Oh,
They had to
okay.
bail with all their equipment on stage, and like we had to wait. All the bands had to wait like 2 hours to go get their shit out.
Damn.
Damn.
We tell the whole story on our song from Coffin Curse Records, As Good as It Gets.
Nice.
Supported by Our Brains Hurt.
What are you talking about?
Shameless plug. So the other question was my favorite show ever was Transplants and Rancid at the Norva, which I didn't know Merkin then. Evidently, him and the drummer there too.
We were there. Boop.
Yep.
Nice.
Didn't know
My
each
favorite
other
show
at
ever.
the time.
And my second favorite show ever was the one you took me to, Merkin, was the Baltimore show when we did the aquarium and then saw Rancid.
That was a good one.
Sick.
Nice.
I think
But
one of my favorites is Devo, probably followed closely by Adam Ant.
never saw that.
Those were fun.
But I digress, Morgan. And I'm going to say, you know what I'm going to say, you poor bastard. Lemon Twigs at the Richmond City Music Hall is the best show I've ever seen.
He's shaking his head.
Lemon
I know.
Twigs?
Yeah. The Lemon Twigs.
The Lemon Twigs.
The lemon twigs.
Make sure
I don't
write
get it
that
either,
down.
Ron. I know it's not something.
Go listen to How Could I Love Her More.
What do they sound like?
The Beatles mixed with the Monkees mixed with the Beach Boys. Everything I love,
Definitely the monkey.
but not punk.
Anyway.
Gotcha.
Not punk.
I saw the Jackson 5. That was my first concert ever.
God.
Nice.
Yeah.
Flock of Seagulls was my first concert.
Who was?
Flock of
Flock of
Seagulls?
Seagulls?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice.
That's
We have a song
hilarious.
about it.
And I love
Merkin
it.
calls it out. We have a song about it.
Probably around the same time I saw the Jackson 5. That's fun.
It had to be, I was in fourth grade, so that would be fucking
1942.
84, 80,
During the war.
82. And none of my friends believed me. It upset me so bad because no one believed me, even had to take a subs. Like, we just found us on the ground. I remember being so like angry about it. I fucking saw this band. Like, you don't know shit. And everyone's wearing like makeup. It was wild.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He was at
No,
an ICP show. For real.
I mean, when I say I saw the Jackson 5, it wasn't when they were kids. It was when they were. It was Michael Jackson. It was Michael Jackson's
Let's
Thriller
clarify
tour.
that. See,
It was his Thriller tour.
That shit. That's wild as hell.
But his father was such a fuck that he made it be a Jackson 5 tour and not a Michael Jackson tour.
That's fucking great.
So it was like
So fun.
Thriller and shit, but then these fucking other old ass motherfuckers came on stage and sang Jackson 5 songs. But it was marketed as the Jackson. It was the Victory tour, I think. I think it was 84, 85 in Philly.
How about a band modeled after the Jackson 5 that sings about the American tale? The Jackson 5.
I love it.
I can see
I
it.
love it.
I can get down with the streets being
Somewhere out
paved
there,
with cheese.
somebody's doing it.
Somewhere out there.
I see what you did there.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Because we're old, we see what you did there. A lot of people won't get that, but that's okay.
Hey, that's the first movie that made me cry, and I think it still does.
Aw.
When he loses his sister, come on now.
Yeah. Yeah, first I think Beaches was the first movie that made me cry.
Oh god.
Beaches.
Yeah.
E.T. was the first movie that made me cry.
Oh, maybe E.T. then.
Yeah.
I probably cried
Yeah.
during that too. Yeah. Yeah.
Shit shook me. It fucking shook me down.
I also cried when I first saw Debbie Does Dallas because I didn't know what they were doing. It was sad.
Poor bastard.
Why are they hurting her like that?
Well, I was wondering why his dick was so big and mine so small. I still wonder that.
Does anybody remember the adult version of Cinderella? It used to come on Cinemax.
Cinemax.
The fairy godmother was a
Dude,
black dude
Cinemax,
that was
bro.
robbing her house. And she was like, "Who are you?" When the black guy's robbing her house, he's like, "I'm your fairy godmother." But anyway, so he gives her a snapping pussy instead of glass slipper. So basically, she had to go around town. You know, the prince had to go around trying to find the snapping pussy. Anyway,
I love it.
back in the day, my dad was recording Aliens for me on Cinemax on VHS and fell asleep. The best day of like my 7th grade life was like
Hell yeah.
Aliens ended, and then bam. I mean, it was straight up. They had corn dildos hooked to a machine, and Cinderella would have to pedal the machine so the corn cob would spin, and the two sisters would do their thing. That was great.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
Is that where Close
close
Encounters
second
come from?
It might be where that came from.
Dude, that's so fucking cool.
That's a close second to Ron's Bag of Porn in the Woods and Ass Blasters 14.
Yes.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
But it's Trev, right? That we talked to. Ron was telling
Yes.
like the story of how he found his first porno, which was just a random trash bag filled with porn in the woods.
And a tree stump. Yeah.
He just stumbled upon and Trev, the buddy of ours who runs another podcast, the same thing happened to him. He found a random bag of porn in the fucking woods.
That's how you get porn when you were a minor back in the 80s, dude. You had to go
Damn
fucking
right.
hiking. You had to hike.
I was telling my kids about this shit. They don't get it.
Yeah.
They don't fucking get it. These motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah.
Unless you knew someone whose dad,
Yeah.
there was no way to, if you want to say, procure pornography
Yeah.
back in the 80s. If you didn't
Yeah.
have someone's daddy who had a beta or a VHS,
Oh, the old
or
beta
you
man.
had some kind of shit, you couldn't just go in and buy a fucking mag.
Right.
So, bro, these motherfuckers, I'm like, you
Yeah,
have
man.
no idea.
Yeah.
You fucking have no idea.
Yeah. you
That's
had to
why I
fucking
hate
hike.
Al Gore for inventing the internet. Like, no more can you stand in line at the Fast Mart and see who's on the cover of Jugs while you're waiting to get
Yeah.
rung up.
Dude, damn right.
It's over.
That was the
You
shit.
ruined it. Yeah.
Yep, that was the shit.
Yeah,
That's
man. Butt Slammers 12, dude. That was my shit.
Yeah, Butt Slammers 12. That's what it was. Not
Yeah,
Ass
yeah.
I
Blasters. it was Butt
cannot
Slammers.
with that title, dude.
Butt Slammers
There was-
12. Yeah.
There was like 19 of them.
Yeah. 19. Yeah.
I'm
We
done.
looked them all up on the podcast one night. We got through every single title of all the.
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah.
And now we know really why he got donkey punched by a nun.
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, man.
you got to say-
yeah.
You got
I
to
was gonna
say
s-
it correctly, Matt.
I had to look at my notes. Donkey punch nun much?
Donkey
Yeah, there
Punch
you go.
Nun
This
Munch.
is why.
Hell
This
yeah.
is why you wrote them down.
Yes, exactly. The
Man,
shit
that-
I picked to write down. Oh, I'm getting that one.
Butt Slammers 12, dude. I remember I told this before, but I'll say it again. Like I used to watch it so much that I kind of like hated myself for watching porn so much. I was like in high school, right? So like I cut it's a VHS and I cut the tape with a scissor. I'm like, I'm never watching this again. And the next day I was like horny as fuck, so I scotch taped it back together. And it fucking worked. It worked, dude. It was like
yeah,
a little
you can
there was
do
a-
that. Yeah, that's a,
Yeah.
that's a fucking hack that these
Yeah,
kids
dude. There was
do
like
not
there was a
fucking
2-second glitch, but it
even
was fine.
comprehend to be that fucking horny one to just beat your fucking dick into a fucking
Yeah.
toilet, an empty toilet paper roll, whatever you put in there, and just fucking watch some shit. The access is so easy now. It's so
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
so
we were-
fucking wild.
We
Yeah.
would pile off the bus and go to my house to watch that Cinderella. Like, the opportunity for money was there. I could have charged
You could
admission.
have totally. Can't put a fucking turnstile in your front yard, man.
Yeah, bro. Like y'all know because we're about all the same age except for me.
So we asked these questions to everybody. You guys might have answered them, but it's been so long.
Not-
We're gonna ask you again.
Not all of them.
Yeah, not all of them. We got 4 questions for you.
I see it was 2 last time. All right.
Okay, so there you go. All right. First question is: if you were on death row, what would your final meal be?
Fuck. That's not. I can't answer that
You have to. It's a fucking.
because
The only person to not answer that question has been Ben Weasel, and no one else will be allowed to not answer that question besides Ben Weasel.
it's death row. It doesn't matter what my current eating situation is. Death row, final meal.
Yeah, it's your last meal.
Greg, whatever the fuck you want.
I'm good.
You go into the gallows 5 minutes after your last bite.
I'm good.
I want a Gordon Ramsay beef Wellington, and I don't know why, because I've seen him on TV, and I'm like, I want to try that shit, and it might be the only way I get it.
He does look like he makes a really good one.
Yep.
Hell yeah! Anytime you could take meat and put it in a pastry shell, fuck yeah! That's beef Wellington, right? In the pastry, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, beef Wellington, Tim, you're about to get killed. You got one last meal.
As many king crab legs steamed with as much butter and cocktail sauce.
Nice.
Till I fucking shit myself or threw up.
Are you
crab
allergic?
legs are delicious.
Well, I should change my answer. I want Tim to bring his ass to that jail and cook me the scallops he's promised me for 7 damn years.
How long has it been now, American? 7 years?
Probably.
I don't know if I can cook anymore.
Bitch was a chef and talked all this shit about these scallops. Never cooked them for me.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
I love seafood, man.
King crab legs, or even, to be honest, they don't have to be king crab legs. It can be fucking the ones from like a fucking buffet, like crab legs. Pop and go.
You prefer king crab legs over blue crab?
For this question, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I feel the same. I love both of them. I'm the same, Tim. But if it was good,
rip it, dip it,
yes,
flip it.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, king crab legs
wild
over
dog.
blue crab.
I'll fucking get wild on some crab legs. You don't even know, dude. I swear to God. So I'm thinking. That's why I said the parameter for me is until I'm getting killed. Give me 25 pounds.
Okay.
Of fucking Alaskan king crab legs, and I'll just eat till I throw up and puke out because they're so fucking good. And I don't eat that. That is not in my dietary thing right now. Anyway,
gotcha.
So
all right. Second question is, what is your favorite cereal?
Yeah.
I don't eat cereal. Okay.
Well, it doesn't matter right now. Just whatever you ate cereal at one point in your life.
I'm ready.
Captain Crunch.
Damn, everybody says fucking Captain Crunch, dude. All right.
We have nominated Captain Crunch the sharpest cereal because that shit will chew your mouth.
100%.
Are you going original Captain or are you going peanut butter or what? Just original Captain?
So that is a question. Valid.
Yeah.
Straight Captain. Straight Captain.
OG Captain.
He's an old school
All right.
straight Captain. Now I'm gonna tell you the best hack on the straight Captain.
All
You
right.
get yourself a little fucking tumbler, like whatever size you want, like a little plastic cup. Put yourself a little straight Captain. I'm not saying it berries or all berries or any other version of it. Straight Captain Crunch in a tumbler with some milk and you fucking drink it is one of the best things on earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
My favorite cereal is Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, Ron.
Yes. We finally have a correct answer. Thank you.
There is
Fuck yeah, dude.
none higher, and I will
Fuck yeah.
get wild. And I will acquiesce and give other cereal people that like their cereals credit. Great. That's what I like. You're asking me what I like.
Yeah.
I like fucking fruity pebbles, not cocoa pebbles, not rainbow pebbles.
No.
Fruity pebbles. No, and then you put it. Here's the thing.
Does anybody remember
same trick? You put it
cereal?
in a plastic cup, and you put milk in it, and you drink the fruity pebbles. And, oh my god, dude!
Drink it. All right.
So now I use almond milk. I still love fruity pebbles.
Does anybody remember Nerd cereal? Oh, that's nastiest shit ever.
Tim, you know what milk I've been using now? Because I don't do the dairy either. I discovered banana milk. Have you had banana milk?
No, I shall look into it because they sell it at Elwood Thompson's.
It's fucking great.
I don't know what it is, but I like to milk my banana.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a problem with calling something milk that doesn't come from a teat.
Well,
it's not fucking banana milk because milks don't have Bananas don't have tits, dude, and neither does fucking almonds. There's no tits. It's fucking almond juice.
I'm looking at Dad, Ross. Chill, dude. That's so funny.
Well, but it doesn't look like juice. That's the thing. So it's weird calling it juice.
Then call it banana jizz or whatever the fuck you want to call it, because milk comes from tits, and
milk is disgusting. Number one,
milk is delicious. I fucking love a good milk, man. A good whole milk.
Oh god,
Ron.
Yeah,
I will back you up on that.
See, another song idea.
I'll back you up 100% on this. With milk. Before I went on my plant-based diet, bro, a fucking full big glass of whole milk with some ice in it, bro. Let's fucking go, dude. Yeah. Or I put it in a fucking bar shaker and fucking bruise it and fucking
nice. Yeah.
Oh,
whole milk's where it's at. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry the haters out there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna say something. Well, you should be 10%. Yeah, bitch, but whole milk tastes better.
Yeah.
That is one thing, Ron, that you and I will disagree on. I know there's not many, but that is one.
What, whole milk or milk in general?
Just milk in general.
Okay, I love milk. I'll go to 7-Eleven, just get a thing of milk.
Fuck
yeah. See, no,
I used to do that. That was one of my hangover things.
Yeah, milk's good.
But now I chug all my milk when I'm over. I fucking just chug it. It tastes good. I love that taste.
But yeah, so Tim is correct. It's Fruity Pebbles. There is a right answer for that one question. I think he might have been the first one ever to get that question right, in my eyes, at least.
Yeah,
Fruity Pebbles is the shit.
I'm sorry to keep you up. My kids don't drink the milk. They don't.
Kids are broken.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is some great milk.
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles is some great milk. Captain Crunch with berries, however it is. Whatever the variation is, fucking great fucking milk. Coconut.
They don't drink the milk afterwards?
No. They put it in my fucking sink. You know, my fiance has to clean it up.
I never drank the milk as a kid.
Dude.
But once I got older and realized that it's delicious, I started drinking it. But as a kid, I never ever drank them. I would just dump it out.
You got to drink the milk afterwards.
I never drank it.
Especially the Cinnamon Toast Crunch one. That shit is amazing.
Yeah, but the
hey, Timmy. Even worse, not only do they not drink it, they leave it in the sink.
Yeah.
The bowl's still filled with milk.
Yep.
Don't even get me started.
Out.
This is skewing away from music. Like, don't get me started with this, Merkin. Yeah, they can't even.
The thing with Fruity Pebbles is that you have to put just enough milk to get the cereal wet, because it will get soggy fast.
Yeah,
there's a fucking
and if you have
process to Fruity
Pebbles, you better be used to cleaning that fucking sink trap out.
Yeah,
little sink drainer thing. It's fuck with some.
And then if you don't
cereal in there.
If you don't clean out your Fruity Pebbles out of the bowl, it fuses to the bowl it's like fucking cement. You're taking a butter knife and scraping it off.
So that's only the only caveat here about Fruity Pebbles. So that is one thing. That's Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah. No problem. Okay, third question. This is something that's actually done. If you die and become cremated, they could take your ashes and they could form it into a vinyl record of your choice. People actually do this. It's a real thing. So if you died and were cremated, which album would you choose to have your ashes eternalized? And it has to be an album that exists. You can't just make something up of your favorite songs. Which album would you have your ashes eternalized?
I'm going to stand by the one I gave you last time, and I'm going to stick to it. Sgt. Pepper's.
All right.
That's
where you go.
Timmy.
Of all records, please be a Prince record.
Purple Rain.
Of all records, for me, that's a hard question. Because
it is.
I'm gonna tell you something for free. I could have White Swan. Fuck. God damn.
It's not.
The first.
It doesn't have to be forever.
The first Super Sky record.
The first what?
The first Chupaskabra record.
Okay.
Your own. Yeah. Plenty of people have chosen their own record. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it. Why not?
Impressive. Nah. That shit, dude.
Why
You can
not?
say that. Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah,
I know,
plenty, tons of people.
just for
Tons of
just for the
people.
sake of moving on. I know we're
It can totally be the first Chupa record. Lots of people choose their own records.
Yeah.
There it is.
Give him fucking
It's-
ABBA. Put his shit in ABBA and call it a day.
okay.
Yeah.
Next. Thank you, Matthew.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, why not?
Final question is who is on your Mount Rushmore of punk rock? You get 5 people because you get a crazy horse.
Damn it. Fuck.
5 people.
Bro, Jason Mraz. Do you have him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Do you have him as an answer?
But we
Oh.
haven't actually. That would be a first.
Mraz. Sorry, Jason. I mean, because he's clearly listening, probably.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah,
all
more
listening.
than likely.
Everybody you mentioned
It's
tonight
more-
is listening. Yeah.
But yeah, because I mean, yeah, that's why I appreciate you having me on because I can like name drop the people we all know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like our contemporaries, if you will. All right, so let's go. I'm working.
You're not gonna do all 5, you just do one.
No, I want him to go first.
All right, we can
Oh,
rotate. We
I'm
can go
going
1 and
first.
1
All
and
What's the? Can you repeat the question, please, Ron?
yeah. Mount Rushmore of punk rock, 5 people.
Tim Armstrong, Joe Strummer, Johnny Ramone,
Yes.
Edie Ramone.
Didi, okay.
Didi. Yep.
One more.
Now you get your crazy horse.
Yeah.
Johnny Thunders.
All right.
Boom.
Deep cut.
There's one Richmond dude in my head that I'll be disappointed if these 2 Richmond boys leave off there. I'm not
a
going to say it
Richmond
though. Okay.
I am now.
Where were you from originally?
Virginia Beach,
Okay. Gotcha.
but
Is it from somebody with a band that starts with the letter A?
No, actually.
Attila.
With the G?
Yes.
Jake.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Hell yeah.
I will say, well, we throw honorary mention Steve Douglas, the original guitarist of War, because he's a friend.
Oh, Resonators.
Yeah.
He lives in Australia now, and he's in a ska band called
Okay.
the Resonators.
Oh,
They're
cool.
awesome.
Dave Brocky has become my crazy horse on this.
Yeah.
All right. Tim, you got 4 more.
So I didn't name one, did I? That's not fair.
You said Jason Mraz.
No. What's it? So top 5 punk bands.
Here we go again. Fruity Pebbles.
Fruit Pebbles, Banana Milk,
Not bands.
Nothing
Not
bad,
bands,
Ted.
Tim.
Here's the
People-
question.
Mike Tyson
in
the
band.
Nun.
Yeah, I know. Tim Armstrong,
Okay.
number 1, 100%.
Come on, Timmy. You do it from no use for a name. You know that.
I know. Tony Sly,
Tony Slide's a good one.
100%. I'm trying to go through them all as like a rapidly firing deck. No effects.
Fat Mike?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's on mine too.
I'll never forget that was the first punk show I ever went to was No Effects, and some chick threw her panties up on stage, and Fat Mike put them on his head while
Fuck
he played
yeah.
a song.
That's a.
Nice.
And
I
then
mean, see,
and-
that's a lost art. That is what I'm
Yeah.
trying to bring back.
yeah. And then when he put them on his head, he took them back off, and he was like, "Ew, they smell like period."
Was that for Heavy Petting Zoo, that tour?
Yeah, they also
Nice.
threw a whole bunch of inflatable fuckable sheep into the crowd, and people were bouncing them around like beach balls. It was amazing. I was like 15, I think, and I was just like, "Yep, this is for me." Never looked back.
I said one more, right?
Yeah.
Matt needs to throw his boxes at Timmy next time he comes to our
Hell
show.
yeah.
Timmy
Yeah.
doesn't put them on his head since he wants to bring that shit back.
Dude, I'm gonna flick my man pawn at your face when next time I watch you guys play.
Yes.
It'll smell like Mando, dude. It'll all be good. You'll be fine.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
5th band, Holy Roller.
Like the singer from one of those bands, or what?
Yeah, both of them. Brady Heck. That was a tough question because I have to.
It is a tough question.
It is
See, the correct answer.
I also like Slipknot. That's an influence. I like how they play. It's like the fucking so fucking deep and gnarly.
Yeah.
The correct answer is Mad Alive, Ronnie Shakes,
Yeah.
the Disaster Pastor, and Timmy Faye Baker.
Hell
Come on,
yeah.
now.
Yeah, who's our crazy horse?
Yeah. Shit, who is our crazy horse? Plug all your shit. Where can people find you on the interwebs and all that good stuff?
Spotify, YouTube, Apple, all that stuff.
Besides your
all
mom's
that
house, yeah.
What Maddie told me was to say all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep. Plus, Chupaskabra is a super Googleable name. So just type it in. I don't think you're going to get anything else coming up aside from Chupaskabra, the band.
Yeah.
Unless you spell it wrong like a fucking doof.
Is the Chupacabra your favorite cryptid? What is your favorite cryptid? You have to have coffee with a cryptid. You get to have coffee with a cryptid and hang out with them for 4 hours. Who you picking? The Puckwudgie, the Chupacabra, Bigfoot.
The Puckwudgie.
Look,
this is a new question, Ron.
Yeah, Mothman. Yeah, this is a new question. Your
This is
favorite
a new
cryptid.
question. We're gonna have to ask people this one now.
I do have to plug some things on this. Danny Sanchez for the art.
Cool.
And
good job, Danny.
I can't remember his fucking how to say his name. Alan Bergendahl at Viking Recordings for doing the mixing and mastering.
Cool.
I would never sit down for coffee with a Loch Ness monster.
No, that would be sloppy.
he just wants treatment.
All you want is a Cockness monster, and next time you'll get it when I come over to your house, motherfucker. If I ever stay there again, it'll probably be the night. It'll probably be the night we drive back from fucking Nashville or wherever the fuck we're going.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, banana tits.
The cockless monster.
The cockless monster.
Ape hangers, bro. Ape hangers. That's what I call it. Banana tits or ape hangers.
There you go, man. That's another song, The Cockless Monster.
The cockless monster. Let me write that down.
See, we're your muse here at OBH.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing this. It'll be out Sunday night. I will tag you guys when I post it. Like I said, those 2 weekends in July are fucking awesome for us. If you guys could put something together, that'd be rad. We'll be there. If not, we could try something else.
Fuck yeah, listen to our song.
Yes, listen to 6 Shooter.
I'm going to find a trailer for that Cinderella movie, and I'm going to send it to y'all.
Fuck yeah, I want to see that shit.
Oh yeah, Ron, thanks for having us on here, man. And
yeah, man.
And Maddie too, dude. Appreciate y'all, man.
Of course.
Yeah,
Much
dude,
love,
anytime.
dog.
Yeah.
We love having you guys on.
Hell yeah, it's always
We love you guys.
Motherfucker, come down here and let me show you how much I love you, motherfucker.
I will.
Both y'all. All right, y'all.
All right, guys.
All right, gentlemen.
All right, take care, guys.
Take
Peace
it
out.
easy.
Later.
Our brains hurt. Love you.
Love you too.
Love you too.
He's wearing a beautiful pink blouse and skirt ensemble. The bass player was a black guy who was just jamming. And
Did the bands even know each other, or did these people just meet outside the venue?
It's
That's absolutely, man.
almost like,
What the fuck is going on?
Chillin' my friends, just killing time. Yeah, power chords up, straight to stupid rhymes. Was about fun, just writing songs. Never would've thought you'd sing along. Thanks to all you assholes. Let's try disaster pastor. Don't know, just ask her. The one they call Mercury, the crew boy master. Don't know, just told ya. My lyrics are cold ya. If you come a step and I might just my name is Timmy. I like girls in stilettos. They call me T-Mobile, man, I fucking collect hoes. Chupa, we love you too. Oh yeah. Living the dream, yeah, living the dream, yeah. Woo-hoo. Talk about this in 17. Man, never thought shit could be like this. Walking the block, sun is shining. I'm all out, my baby's crying. Hope this all comes true someday. Let's go.
Remember that show at the Slack as we were playing by the shore? Some crooked out motherfucker drove his whipper through the door.
This is pouring in.
When the siren started wailing, we got a full of merch and we hopped in Gary's waiting. And he said,
Where the fuck is Jimmy at? And I was feeling my amp out front while y'all was creeping out the back. What I saw that night was fucking horrific, and I almost got killed by a Honda fucking Civic. Thanks to all you assholes. Yeah. It's that time at the pie shop with plates in DC. Seb got blood on his Mr. Fang T. Some student was pissed off cause Ryan was black. We went back to the bar. Renee was on my back.
we sat down for an interview with All Brains Hurt.
Next thing you know, Jimmy's wearing a skirt. Thanks to all you assholes for giving a shit. Fuck you all, and that's about it.
Driving 90 miles in a minivan to put for 6 months waiting for the headline band. Couldn't sell a t-shirt or even a pen. I get paid a late, but we do it all like you. Your tickets can't count us a meal. Expression don't pay for our gas or our bills. Living the dream exactly what it seems. But we have a good time with you.
That's alright with us, that's alright with us, that's alright with us, that's alright with us.
Yes, I pay half for I think that's about me, not know.
How do I do this shit? I can still hear you. So what do I have to press? Close.